Guys, how's it going everyone? My name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gents, welcome on back to a brand new customs episode for Lego Incredibles. And today we're going to go on ahead and put together some more Spidey villains. More specifically, one of them was actually kind of a surprise that so many people were interested in seeing, but I'm guessing probably because the Daredevil TV show kind of made that villain somewhat more popular, and that would be the Kingpin. So we're going to go on ahead and put together the Kingpin, and the other is Sandman. So we're going to put those two characters together here today, bringing our grand total to, for Spider-Man customs, I should say, to 6, right? Yeah, at the conclusion of today's episode, we'll be at 6. So we have 6 other characters to design. I know that there are some that have been requested multitude of times, whether it be, let's say, Green Goblin or Doc Ock. So obviously, at some point, those two characters will be designed as well. I know a lot of people have also been asking for Venom, but I don't know how we're going to design that, so we'll see. I'm not saying that we won't. I'm not saying that it's not a possibility, but I'm definitely saying that it's definitely going to be tough. And I'll give it a go, and I hope we can do a good job with it, but no promises. Maybe we will design Venom, maybe we won't. But again, let me know down in the comment section below what characters you guys yourselves would personally like to see. And again, they have to be Spidey characters, so just clarifying that. Okay, so I kind of like the idea of using this for Sandman's hair, because I think that would work really well for him. And I think they've used that hair piece for him before, I think, on a previous release. I know for a fact that they've used, where is it? Like this style of hair for him before. Why is it not? There we go. Like this style of hair. By the way, that would be perfect for Reed Richards, right? We could design pretty good Reed Richards with that hair, aka Mr. Fantastic. So they've used that in the past for what's his face, Sandman, but I'm gonna go on ahead and pick this one just because I want to go for a bit of a different look and a bit of a different aesthetic. Why am I not selecting the hairstyle? There we go, that I want. There we go. All right, good stuff. Now, as far as face design, we just want like regular face, no particular sculptures or anything to it. I think that actually would work really well because he looks a little bit older because of those like, I guess, what are they called? Oh my gosh, what are those called when you... Oh my goodness, I'm embarrassed right now because I completely blanked out on the name. What are they called when you, as you get older, you get wrinkles? That's what they're called. Holy. My brain was just like completely shut down. Couldn't figure out what I was wanting to say there. Okay, so the design that we're going for is, of course, kind of classic in the sense that we want to go for somewhat of a green shirt look. I wonder if there is a shirt that matches. Oh, never mind. Man, that's a really good option right there, because that's literally the design that he usually wears, is a shirt that is striped like that. Oh man, we might have to sacrifice the arms, like change them to a different green color, because that shirt is pretty accurate, and I kind of want to go with that one, honestly, just because it's so accurate. That's not really gonna work, unfortunately. Man, yeah, that's going to be a really good look for this character. I think that's what we're going to have to use, guys. I think that is what we're going to have to use. We could go with that, too, but I feel like at that point, he kind of looks a little bit more like a lumberjack, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I just think it's more accurate for us to go with the right pattern, which is kind of that vertical stripes coming across, or horizontal stripes, sorry, coming across. And then we do need to adjust the arms, so we need to probably just recolor them. I hope they have that right color of green. Is that that? No, it's not. It's this, right? There we go. So that should work pretty well for our character here. Then we're going to go on ahead and recolor the pants. And ideally the pants need to be this kind of like beige color. Sort of like that. I don't know if they have the ability to recolor the legs to that, so we're going to test that out first. Yes, they do. Cool. Guys, that's a pretty good take on Sandman. Luckily, Sandman is pretty easy to put together, so that's why I chose Sandman as one of the options, because I was like, I'm pretty sure we can do a decent job with Sandman, just so we can have, you know, in these 12 customs, I really am trying my best to get at least a few of them to look to the point where you're like, oh, okay, I could totally see that being the Sandman, you know? So that's what we're trying to pull off here. We will give him the borrow ability, and I know that it's kind of inaccurate as far as the colors that are created, but I feel like that's accurate for the character. You know, he manipulates sand, and this allows him to burrow and dig, so I feel like it fits the personality and the character of Sandman quite well, even though we are seeing leaves here. So it's like, are you Poison Ivy? But it works for the character as far as when you start thinking about his actual powers, which is to turn into sand and so on and so forth. So, with that in mind, wowzers, that was exceptionally quick. I did not expect us to get that design done so quickly. Now we move on to Kingpin, which is going to be our next character here. Oh wow, we're done the top row. That's pretty cool. So it is time to put together the Kingpin. Trying to think how we're gonna... Well, obviously we're gonna go with the bald look, but I'm just trying to decide as far as... You know what? Let me first look at things like costumes. I don't know if they have even a white tuxedo. You could make him look like a chef. That might work for Kingpin, honestly. That's probably the best so far, the civilian Frank. We'll look if there's anything a bit more business attire. Basic. I wish, again, something like this, recolored white, that would have been great. Because he usually wears that white tuxedo. So that's what I'm trying to go for here. Wait, what was that? That's more like a lab coat. So that's not going to work. Yeah. Okay, so we got to use that other look that we saw before. Wait. Not yet. I don't remember what the name of the character was. Did I miss it already? I think I missed it. Where is it? Maybe it was up higher. I don't know. I felt like I went too far down already. Oh, there it is. Civilian Frank. Gotcha. And then he does not wear any gloves, so we can go on ahead and remove that. And then for the legs, we do want to have those purple pants that he's known for. Are there any purple belts or anything like that? Oh, here we go. There's some purple in here. Oh, but it's blue and purple. This is like purple. Okay, and then let's see. If there are any legs that are actually purple, which these ones aren't, but they're actually pink, I guess. Don't call me colorblind. In the preview window, sometimes they look a little different. That's not really going to work. Those recolored purple would be accurate to the comics, honestly, and to the 90s show, the 90s Spider-Man show. Yeah, that was a good show. Those are purple, but that's not what we're going for. So I think what we're going to do is just recolor these into a purple, like that, which works quite well. And then we got to find a good face for Kingpin. And we could, of course, use just something plain like that, but I feel like we need to take a look at all the options before we make a judgment call. So let's just survey everything that is available first, and then we're going to decide what we go with. Ooh, this one would be perfect for Vulture, right? If you guys want to see Vulture, of course, another iconic Spidey villain, that would be a really good face for Vulture, honestly. We could use that. That would work quite well. Let's see. Rusty McAllister. What a name, dude. What a name. Hey, what's your name? Oh, I'm just Rusty McAllister. It's like, yikes. Cool name, bro. Cool name. Might use the Tony face, honestly. Ooh, we could do this for Vulture as well. We could use this for Kingpin as well to kind of like make him look a lot older. So I think that would work. And Kingpin, of course, similarly to a character like, what's his face? Oh my gosh, why am I blanking? Rhino. We would want him to be a big fig, but unfortunately you can't do that. So I think we're going to go with that look there. As far as his powers, what do we give him? I guess we could give him strength. That would work. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of making Kingpin like older like this, so I think that that should work. And so, ladies and gents, we are now done with yet another character from the Spideyverse that we have now added into LEGO Incredibles. So we're getting ever so closer to that showcase of 12 characters from the Spider-Man universe in LEGO Incredibles, which should be a whole lot of fun. But for now, let's go on ahead and actually see the characters out in the wild, out in the hub world itself, see them running around and see how well we did. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually quite happy with both of the characters that we put together today. Like, I think they both turned out really, really nice. Both Kingpin and Sandman, both of them really look great. Sandman is probably the best custom we've made so far. Him and Rhino are probably my favorites. I really, really love the way that this guy turned out. Like, he looks super duper cool. And then, of course, we did go on ahead and put together, in addition to him, the Kingpin as well, who, again, if he was a big fig and if we could have given him like a staff, he would have been very, very accurate. And I think that that looks really cool as well. So I'm quite happy with the Kingpin design overall. That has come together. So with that in mind, I wanted to go on ahead and remind you guys, we have 6 characters left, right? Now, out of those 6, I do know that one of them is going to be Doc Ock and another one of them is going to be Green Goblin, because those are characters that you guys have wanted to see. And I have no idea, by the way, how I'm going to put together Green Goblin, like not even a clue. But I just know that you guys want to see that, so I'm going to try somehow to figure out a way to make that work. I have no idea how it's going to work, but I am definitely hopeful that we will be able to figure it out. Ma'am, your money? Okay, I guess she couldn't care less. All right, gotcha. So we're going to try to figure it out somehow as to how we could put together those characters, but we will. So that leaves you guys with 4 other character choices. One of those 4, I would love to try to put together Vulture, just because there are wings in the game, and I think that that will really help us make a pretty sweet-looking Vulture design. So let me know if that's something that you would like to see down in the comment section below, and then you have 3 other characters to choose. So let me know what those final 6 characters should be in the comment section below. I'll be paying attention and making my decisions for the next episodes of Customs based on that. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I will hopefully catch you guys here on the next one. Peace out. See you laters, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.